Cartagena, Colombia is a city that feels like a postcard come alive, a place where colonial color, Caribbean breeze, and lively street life mix into something instantly memorable. Located on Colombia's northern coast beside the warm waters of the Caribbean Sea, Cartagena is famous for its wild old town, its pastel buildings crowned by bougainvillea, and its dramatic history as a major port in Spanish America. From the moment you arrive, you can sense a story of ships, spices, pirates, freed people, and cool afternoons beneath palm trees. This is a city built for wandering, for savoring, and for small discoveries around every corner. Historically, Cartagena was one of Spain's most important ports in the Americas. Founded in the 16th century, its strategic harbor attracted traders, colonists, and invaders, and for centuries a chain of forts, walls, and watchtowers guarded it from pirates and rival powers. The city's buildings reflect that layered past. Colonial churches and plazas sit beside colorful houses with wooden balconies, and traces of indigenous and Afro-Caribbean culture are woven into food, music, and festivals. For history lovers, the story is visible in stones and sea breeze. Today, Cartagena's appearance is striking. The Old Town, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is a maze of cobbled streets lined with low, airy buildings painted in pinks, yellows, and turquoises. Balconies overflow with plants, and the plazas fill with life in the late afternoon when the heat eases and people spill out to chat. Along the bay, the Castillo San Felipe rises on a hill like a stone giant, offering views and tunnels that hint at a more tumultuous past. The Boca Grande neighborhood shows a contrasting, modern face of high-rises and beaches, while neighborhoods like Getzman pulse with street art, cafes, and a youthful, creative energy. The climate is tropical and warm year-round, with wet and dry seasons rather than sharp temperature changes. Expect hot, humid days, cooling sea breezes, and afternoon showers most months. The dry season, roughly December to March, is often the most pleasant for visitors who want sun and fewer storms, and it coincides with lively holiday crowds and festivals. If you prefer fewer tourists and don't mind a shower now and then, the shoulder months can be quieter and still very enjoyable. Everyday life in Cartagena moves at a relaxed pace, animated by music and food. Early mornings bring vendors with fresh fruit and arepas, while evenings hum with salsa champeta and the click of conversation in outdoor cafes. Seafood is central to the local menu. Ceviche, fried fish, and coconut rice are staples, and you will also find rich Afro-Colombian flavors, tropical juices, and street snacks that make tasting the city part of the adventure. Locals are warm and expressive, and Spanish is the main language, though service workers and guides often speak English in tourist areas. For visitors, must-see places are easy to list but best enjoyed without a strict schedule. Start in the walled Old Town, stroll Plaza Santo Domingo to watch life unfold, explore the narrow lanes, and pause at cafes to watch time slow. Walk the city walls at sunset for spectacular views of the sea and islands. Visit the Castillo San Felipe for history and wide panoramas. Spend time in Getzman to see vibrant murals and an energetic nightlife. Don't miss the nearby Rosario Islands for clear water snorkeling and a day away from the city heat. Practical tips make a trip smoother. Carry cash for small purchases and tipping, wear light clothes and sun protection, and bring comfortable shoes for cobblestones. Be mindful of the heat and stay hydrated. Use registered taxis or ride apps, and consider a guided walking tour to learn local stories you might miss on your own. Safety is generally good in tourist areas, but like any popular city, keep an eye on belongings and avoid poorly lit streets at night. Try to learn a few Spanish phrases. It opens doors and earns smiles. In conclusion, Cartagena is a place that invites slow discovery. It blends bright history, tropical charm, and everyday warmth. Whether you lingering over coffee in a hidden courtyard, watching musicians play in a plaza, or sailing out to a palm-fringed island, the city leaves a lasting impression, colorful, musical, and utterly welcoming. Take time to listen, taste, and wander, and Cartagena will reveal its best secrets in its own lively rhythm.